Welcome to this episode of Hanging My Tree, which explores the family members who are buried or memorialised at Woronora Memorial Park, Sutherland, south of Sydney in New South Wales, Australia. The first family group that we want to look at is the Reverend James Buchan and Christian Buchan and a few of their children. Within the Woronora Memorial Park, the graves are located in the Congregational Monumental 2 graves 50 and 51. From the photo location, you'll see they're actually outside of the area marked as Congregational number 2, past the road if you're trying to locate them. The Buchan family grave contains a tower-like headstone. On the top it reads, "Here rest in God." From the top of the gravestone we have the memorial for Reverend James Buchan. It states, James Buchan, M.A., born in Fraserburgh, Scotland, minister of the gospel for 46 years, including 36 years at the Piermont Congregational Church, died 11 July 1921, aged 72, 2 Tim, 4th and 7th. Next memorialised is his wife, Christian Buchan, maiden name Christian Jack. Her stone says, also Christian Buchan, his wife, died 30 August 36, age 84. Her children arise up and call her blessed. Next is the couple's daughter, Margaret Munro Buchan, Maggie, who died from the flu epidemic aged around 42 years. Her stone says, also Maggie, his eldest daughter, born in Airdrie, Scotland, died 9/7/20. She has done what she could. The next of the couple's children who were memorialised on stone is Christian or Christine Isabel Buchan. She lived to the age of 75 and was unmarried. Her tombstone says, Christine Isabel died 2 June 1955. The last child who's memorialised on the tombstone is George Rutherford Buchan. We know that he died in World War I and was missing in action in France. His tombstone reads, in loving memory of Sergeant G.R. Buchan, 13th Battalion, missing at Bullecourt, 11 April 1917. He was not, for God took him. Finally, there's a grave next to the Buchan family plot for an Elizabeth Buchan. Elizabeth Buchan was the niece of the Reverend Buchan, known as Addie Buchan. She was a twin and she lived in Fraserburgh, Aberdeen, Scotland. She came out with the Reverend's wife, Christian, and her children on the boat from Scotland to Australia. Her tombstone reads, in loving memory of Elizabeth Buchan, born Fraserburgh, Scotland, died at Carlton, 19 November 23, aged 66 years. I know that my Redeemer liveth. The next group of memorial stones is also one of the Reverend and Christian Buchan's children, Ernest Buchan and his family. These set of markers are located in the Crematorium Chapel, Family Rose Garden 14, number 34. And you'll see from the photo there near the South Chapel along the road. There is 3 stones together. The first is for Ernest Alexander Buchan. His stone reads, in loving memory of our father, Ernest A. Buchan, died 25th January 1970, aged 78 years. The second stone is for his wife, May Elizabeth Howard, married name Buchan, and her stone says, in loving memory of a devoted wife and mother, May E. Buchan, called home 24 July 1966, aged 75 years. And the last stone in the series of 3 is for their daughter, Elsa Margaret Buchan. Her stone reads, Elsa M. Buchan, loved daughter of Ern and May Buchan, died 28 February 1938, aged 16 years. She was not, for God took her. The next set of memorial stones are again for one of Reverend Buchan's sons, this time William Buchan and his wife and one of his sons. They are in the old section Family Rose Garden 6813, It was too dark and I wasn't able to find these, so I can't show you where they are on the Woronora map. William or Bill Buchan's stone reads, "In loving memory of William Buchan, died 25th February 1945, aged 56 years. Ever dear." The next stone is for Bill's wife, Mary Bennett Buchan, maiden name Sinclair. Her stone reads, "In loving memory of Mary Bennett Buchan, died 19 August 1983, aged 90 years, at rest." And finally, the third stone is for their son, David Sinclair Buchan. I don't have any photos of him, unfortunately. His stone simply reads, "David Buchan, died 17 June 1988, aged 65 years, at rest." So staying with the children of the Reverend and Christian Buchan is their daughter Annie Jack Rhymes, previously Buchan obviously. She has a memorial stone in the AA Rose Garden 3 section, number 283. It got too dark for me to have a look to locate the marker, but the map does show where the AA section is on the map for the Woronora Memorial Park. Her marker says, "In loving memory of a dear wife and mother, Annie J. Rhymes, died 22nd October 1950, at rest." Another family group is located in the Woronora Memorial Park, and they're the Howards. So the Howards are the parents and brothers and sisters of May Buchan, who married one of the Reverend and Christian's sons, Ernest Buchan. Alexander Thomas Napoleon Howard and his wife Alice Howard, maiden name Munksy, have graves in the Baptist K004 section, which is marked on the map. Their grave site, as it currently stands, is unreadable, but fortunately there is a photograph of the grave that is readable, and it says as follows: "In loving memory of my dear husband and our father, Alexander Thomas Howard, fell asleep 11 August 1944, age 82 years. Also Alice, beloved wife, fell asleep 6 August 1947, age 83 years. Not dead, but living with thee." Their son Percy and his family, his wife Harriet and his daughter Dorothy, are buried just 2 grave sites away. The gravesite includes Harriet's parents, the Rosses. The stone says, "In loving memory of my dear husband and our father, Percy C. Howard, died 19 August 1968, aged 74 years. And also our dear mother, Harriet M. Howard, died 15 September 1984, aged 89 years. Also Dorothy J. Howard, called home 21 March 2019, aged 91 years. The next 2 markers are from a family that's associated with the Howards, Alexander and Alice. Their granddaughter Gwen, who married Dudley O'Keefe. Their markers aren't together, but they're nearby. Gwen is located in the Henry Kendall Rose Garden, number 3697. I didn't see hers, but it's in a wall. Her husband, Dudley Michael O'Keefe, is in the DD Rose Garden section 29, position 61. Gwenda Alice O'Keefe, maiden name Walsh. Stone says, "Gwenda Alice O'Keefe, 16 June 1916, 3 September 2013. Dearest wife, mother, sister, grandma and Safta, loved and remembered." Her husband, Dudley Michael O'Keefe Stone, says, "In loving memory of Dudley M. O'Keefe, died 24 December 1964, aged 56 years." And the last marker that we're going to talk about in the Woronora Cemetery is that of Essie, the daughter of Cecil Henry Lang and Laura Alberta Lang, previously Sharman. Essie was born Essie Irene Lang. She married Thomas Watson Wood, who then passed, and she went on to marry John Hayes. Her marker is located in an area of the cemetery called the Mary Gilmore Garden Bushwalk in Garden 119 and at position 59. Her stone reads, Essie Irene Hayes, 26 May 1921 to 14 August 2008. Loved Mother and Nana, always in our hearts. Thank you for watching this episode of Hanging in My Tree. I'm sure I've missed some of the people who've been buried or have markers placed in the Woronora Memorial Park. Let me know if I've missed somebody.